Remember FOMC meetings? Well, they're coming back this week, in fact. I don't really care. Do you? Does Bitcoin? Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name is pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni ringing the The FOMO index has inched up to 55 from yesterday's 54. Bitcoin dominance is 50.9%. 24-hour volume is 39 billion. The overall market cap, 1.63. Give or take 100 million. Well, as we round off January into our first monthly close of 2024, we're actually right where we started. After a decent rally on Friday, price action continued to fight its way up, peaking out at the final boss of moving averages, the 200 at 42.8, was defeated back down, finding a bottom in a bounce at 41.6, and has inched back to at time of production 42.2, the exact price we were on January 1st. We have tucked back into our channel of eternal monotony, where we've spent the majority of January and December in, but we have carved out this cute little inverse head and shoulders pattern. And the price probability of this pattern is, and sing it with me now. Oh, you take the pull, you slide it all, break a point, and then we're all at 45.2-ish, which would put us into our higher channel, where we've only window shopped for about a week this month. If we see some bearish pressure on this morning's open, I'll be keeping my papers on our channel support to hold down at 41.4. Now over on the ding dong, you can see roughly at the 50-yard line of our channel of eternal monotony, facing this level's boss averages, the 20 and the 50 moving averages. We've got to win this battle and get back above these two, or else, well, there's a high probability they'll drag us down to retest support at 39.6. Now, my heartbreakingly optimistic outlook for this week would be to pump up and retest our channel's resistance way up at 45.2, which is also where our inverse head and shoulders plays out back on the 4-hour chart. So that is a bullish double word score at that level. Quick look at the Wookie. Sees we did manage to close the candle green with a raggedy looking hammer candle. It's weak, but it does show us the bulls took the power back from the bears, and historically they signal continued bullish prowess. However, I would have liked to see less wick on top of her. That wick tells me we may have found an equilibrium point rather than a bullish signal. But what I'd really like to see for this week is to close the candle above 43.9, so we can establish some higher high candle closes, because right now we just have a wick cemetery of bullish rally denials, with some mover and shaker earnings coming out this week, as well as the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. There's enough speculative power in this keg to blow it sky high. I can almost smell Jerry Pow Pow's booze breath from here. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there and knock them dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leads. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Around the banks of boom dash bang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa. Ching. I saw that Troy N got back from vacation now. Had he left on January 1st at 42K, 42.2, let's say. And he went somewhere nice and hot for, well, almost 30 days. He would have missed 12 of the 13 or so ETF get approved and launched. Then he would have looked at the price. Lord love a duck, it would have been the same price as it is now. Nothing really changed in a whole month, in our first month. Well, we still have maybe the most explosive last week we could ask for. With the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, a bunch of big companies and their earnings. I don't know how much that does anymore. It may move the TradFi market a bit. We seem to, if you're a Tesla investor, a lot of movement when Tesla has its announcements aftermarket and pre, especially last week. So they took a little bit of a dive. I don't know if it affects the Bitcoin price anymore. I really don't remember. Abby Dewan, yes, I do remember you. With the FOMC meeting, it could move it, but it would more be like, to me, that this FOMC meeting is either bullish meh or bearish poopy pants. So if for some reason we don't get a rate cut, there'll just be a little bit of bearish poopy pants that people didn't get their rate cut. Troy says it wasn't warm, but it was nice to the Tribe Casino and Family again. Nice to the Tribe Casino and Family again. So when I first read that, I think, did you go to like one of the Indian Reserve casinos in Florida? Maybe I don't even know if those exist anymore. I see them in movies and TVs. Well, I used to watch TVs and movies. Some people had DM'd me where we were on Saturday night. We were... we got a super chat. That's what the craziness was for. Rerun says, love your TA. I think it's spot on. I always start my day with your music and your TA. Merci beaucoup, which is French for thank you. Well, thank you, Ray Ron. Thank you for the super chat. You know what that means? I could probably get Duke to sing a copywritten song. So usually we'll do one of my songs that I haven't published so we don't get flagged by YouTube. But when we get super chats, I can demonetize the channel and Duke can sing a song. So if you have any requests for Duke, put them in. I'll watch him. If you know his songbook, I don't know. I don't even know his songbook anymore because we've played so many songs that I forgot what he knows and he forgets
what he knows too. So, yeah. Adam Sand, apparently rate cuts after increases are bearish. Well, everyone's thinking there's going to be a rate cut, but it all depends what they want. We're still in the aftermath of the rate increases. So whatever happens, let's say they do have a rate cut. It's not like it's going to switch the... Holy smokes. Troyan, thank you for your super chat. He's all fresh and tanned and back from his vacation in the casino. Oh, those flashing bells and whistles. Thank you very much, Troyan, for your super chat. It was a request for Loneliest Lamborghini. Okay, yeah, we'll get Duke to do the Loneliest Lamborghini for sure when he comes out. Thank you very much for the super chat. What was I talking about? Was I looking at the charts? I don't know. Was I? Well, here we are. 42, just clinging to 42K. It's a tough one because in this month, dare I say, some of the most exciting things besides the halvening. It was pretty exciting to see the ETFs get approved and launched. Much ado about nothing. So this leads to, holy snap. Is that a super chat? Is that a super chat? Dave Digital, the goat, go. FOMO until you stop or buys. FOMO until you can't because of price. FOMOing in makes me feel so nice when you put all that dirty fiat money into Bitcoin. Thank you very much, Dave Digital. The go. Well, for sure now we'll get maybe Duke to play a couple copywritten songs here. Thank you very much for the super chats on this Monday morning. But yeah, it was leads me to think that my thesis on nothing much happening for the next 3 months. Listen, I don't want that to happen. I want it to be exciting because it's hard. I find the sentiment wanes fast, don't you? Like we could have a couple days pump and the sentiment rises a bit, but it's almost like, the thing with cigarette smoking, and I used to smoke when I was years ago as a younger, dumber Canadian who didn't know any better. But I found what really struck me about the addiction was how smoking never got you up. It just got you to zero. Like you needed a cigarette. And when you had it, it didn't really make you feel better. Like say a beer or weed would, or what have you. It just kind of got you to baseline. And I feel now sentiment wise, it's a bizarre analogy, I guess, cigarette smoking. Now, sentiment-wise, when we have a pump, we just kind of return to zero. We're not actually bullish per se. We're just, back to almost relieved that we're not bearish. But as soon as anything happens, we're still quite bearish. The sentiment, the social sentiment. I even feel it with myself, like even on the weekend where we basically did see a pump. It just got me to zero. It didn't put me over the bullish moon. And then, so now it's 42K. When I woke up, it was 42.3 or 2. $300 is nothing. Is nothing in a bull market. So when we're mincing words over a $300 spike, dump, or pump, we're really grasping for straws, to try to make a mountain out of a molehill. Tara Rooster, sentiment needs to broaden and grab the normies Where did it go? That is what gets those big pumps when the late dumb money is getting in late. Well, I tend to agree for sure. Definitely we need the normies, but I always say that I thought I went back to the other screen. Oh well, it doesn't matter. When I was talking about this wick graveyard, this is, there we go. These wicks are the retail, you know. So you get this pump. Maybe I'll get Fish to help me out here. Fish, if you were, we get these pumps, right? And then right about here, retail's like, wait a second, is there a bull run? Did someone say bull run? Oh, we're on? Okay, let's get in. Boosh, wicked. And then it gets sold off. The smart money sells off. And then some of the retail news are like, oh, it's selling off. Okay, let's short. This is a great time to short. Let's short, wick. And then we just kind of consolidate. And then the price goes back up and the retail, okay, now we're back on. Now it's a bull run. Let's get in, dump our money in, wick. And then it sells off. Okay, let's short. Yes, wick. Oh, no, we're going back up. Yes, this is the bull run. I knew it, wick. So the wicks belong to the retail, which is has always been my market thesis. Wrong or right, I'm kind of sticking to that one. Dave Digital. I haven't drank alcohol in over a decade. Drugs are better. Okay. A decade of no booze. I can only imagine how sharp you probably are after not drinking for 10 years. This will be my 5th year. June 1st will be my 5th year of no booze, which I almost can't believe. And if you knew me, I'm sure most people that do know me probably don't believe that either, because I was a professional drinker. I was good at it. I had some real talent, some real skills with drinking, because I owned a nightclub and I played in bars. So there was always booze around, and I always drank it because it was free. And I could be a drinking tourist, so to speak. Like I could drink all night doing nothing, like just chugging beers all night long, not really getting drunk. Or I could shift it into like 6th gear F1 performance boozer and like do massive shooters all night, because I was also bartending when I owned the bar. There was 5 of us, 5 friends who put this bar together, and 2 of us bartended on certain nights as well. So when you're a bartender, back in my day, you drank. I don't think that happens anymore. I could be wrong, because I don't go to bars anymore. And I don't go to bars because I don't drink, because I don't care. That phase of not drinking is over, like not going anywhere. And it never really was a thing for me. Like I never went places and like wanted to drink. In fact, it was a relief not to have to drink at these places. I was really only drinking because these places are so bad and not fun. And when you stop drinking, you actually realize how unfun most things are. But yeah, I was a professional boozer, and with the band, we always had free booze as well. So it was never a financial issue. It was just a thing that was always there. But, it's just like anything. When something's always there, you got to wonder, well, why am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Maybe life is better. And I would never think so. But life is a lot better sans booze. And it makes sense. I mean, when you think about it, if you're not willfully ingesting poison, through your body kind of performs better. You're a little sharper. And at the end of the day, I most definitely couldn't have done this YouTube channel with drinking, just for a couple of reasons. One, I wouldn't be able to get up as early as I do, because I would probably be boozy, and tired. And then 2, I wouldn't have the stick-to-itiveness. The the delusion gets stronger with sobriety. You know, your belief in things, they have no diminishing returns. I find with drinking, it could convince me that some things weren't worth doing. You know, that's kind of like the hangover talking or the wanting to drink that night. Oh, we should go out. It's going to be fun. I don't want to miss out. Blah, blah, blah. When that's gone, the delusion gets strong. You know, so there's nothing watering down your delusion. And I think had I done this channel through the crypto winter when views just plummet and it gets to like lower than you think the channel could go, that would be when the booze would say, yeah, you shouldn't be doing this. Let's go out. You know, take a day off or sleep in or take this week off. You don't need to do this. The market's down. Who cares? That's the booze talking, right? So when you're sober, you just have ultimate delusion to keep you going. Dave Digital, booze is how the elites poison us from within. It's how they keep people in the matrix. Do what we tell you for 8 to 12 hours a day, then you deserve to go home and get drunk, come back to work. Yeah, that's well put, Dave. I completely agree with that. And you only see it when you are completely removed from alcohol. And I know a lot of people who are like, they'll tell me I basically don't drink, right? And I get that. That means like you have one drink if you go out, when you go out, right? But it's still the one drink that puts you into, let's call it the matrix, like Dave said. You know, you're still imbibing, so to speak, into the atmosphere of drinking and maybe the lies and the foundation myth of what drinking can do for somebody, even with that one. So when you don't have that one, you stay clear into your delusion and you see things for what it is. You see people, you know, damaging themselves and spending lots of money drinking and getting drunk and being hungover and what have you. And you only see that when you are stone cold sober, and because it's the repetition of, you know, people doing it over and over again, and you looking at it all the time and just asking yourself, why do people do this to themselves? You know, it's a crazy question, because I was the person doing it to myself. I had my friend Scotty J, who I played in a band, the Blackout City Kids, with our massive hit, Wrong Turn. Good morning, Randy. Our massive hit, Wrong Turn. We were just sitting at the table drinking coffee, talking about how much we used to party when we would tour. It's like another school. I don't think bands do that anymore, but we came from a generation where if you're in a band, well, Lord love a duck, you're gonna party. That's what being in a band is, right? And believe me, we did it. But now when we look back, it's like, man, did we ever waste a lot of time partying while we were drinking? Like we wouldn't, this is how bad we were. We would play in a bar or in an event, whatever the venue was, and we wouldn't leave. we would drink after. We would go party with the people. And to a certain degree, that kind of boosted our likability, so to speak. Like they were like, oh, these guys are great. They actually stayed and partied with us. But that was really our first and last mistake, was just, you know, partying. You need to, as a performer or as a singer, or you need to know the art of leaving the party. I told Duke, hey, I don't know if you noticed in the video, but the piano was all wonky, because remember on Friday he came in and he kicked the piano, and I forgot to fix it. What's the song at the end of the Jimmy shows, the end of the live stream? That's called Rock and Roll Band. I wrote that song with a band called Volume. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Guess what? We got 3 super chats, so we can. Let me check if the piano's on. No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. We can do 3 songs now. Our first request, Duke, was for the loneliest Lamborghini in the world. Whoa. Okay. remember Loneliest Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Whoa, where do you put this? Bit somewhere?
I won't this Lamborghini.
Okay, start from the beginning.
I want the loneliest Lamborghini in the world. I know my life will never be the same. I'll drive the loneliest Lamborghini in the world until the day I die. Until the day I die.
Nice job. How you feeling now? You get the frogs out of the throat, Eric? You get the frogs out of the throat? So that was Troy N's super chat. He requested the loneliest Lamborghini. Now we can do some copywritten songs because we have super chats, so we can demonetize the stream, which is always nice. Are you, Randy Bites asking, are you bullish or bearish today?
Boys.
Bullish? How come? Any reason? You're just a bullish little
I'm
rugrat.
guessing.
You're guessing. Okay, well, yes, hey, most of the traders out there are just guessing on a day-to-day basis, aren't they? If they're not paying attention to the markets. Let's do, you know what? I've been really digging your honesty. We'll do a quick little, piano bar version.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. It isn't hard to find. Isn't hard to find. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. And if you search for and if you search for truthfulness, it just as well will be blind. It always seems to be so hard to get. Honesty is such honesty. It's such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Mostly what I need from you. I could find a lover. I could find a friend. I could find security till the bitter end. Anyone could comfort me with promises again. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Very nice, buddy. Very nice. Well, maybe we should end it off with.
Well, it's another beautiful day.
It's another
Okay.
beautiful day. Go for it.
Well, it's another beautiful day on planet Earth, a day in Nazareth.
None of us are guaranteed. Okay. Well, why don't we do a quick version of Like a Stone? Then we'll say goodbye to everybody and.
On a cobweb afternoon, of emptiness in a freeway. I confessed I was lost in the pages of a book. Oh, the prayers laden how we die alone, and if we God will way to west, anywhere we wanna go. And your house along to bay, roam by roam, patiently I'll wait for you there, like a stone. I'll wait for you there, alone, 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 yeah, yeah.
Awesome job, buddy. Whoa, those pipes are unbelievable. Good job. Thank you for.
Check out these and
Oh, look at those
subscribe-
pipes too. Nice.
Subscribe to my channel, guys.
That's right. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Go check out Randy. She's on in 15 minutes. Missed in Crypto. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. See you tomorrow. Let's hope this charts bump.
Make sure you like and subscribe.